Y si todavía no hemos acabado aquí en el día 2. Oh my god, güey. Los Subliners están jugando el spot contra los de Florida, güey. Para jugar contra Search mañana. Oh my god, güey. Y van 1-1, güey. Van a mostrar, ¿no? Supongo que sí. 1-1. 2 segundos para que pierdan, güey, los de Florida. GG's, güey, para los Subliners. Fucking go! 2-1, güey. Están a 1 de ganar. Uy, Hydra casi se lo hacía también. Match point, güey, 2-1, güey. Están a una ronda de ganar ese modo de juego feo, güey. Y va Daddy Kismet. Daddy Kismet. Find out if LA Thieves can make it 3, they have to fight from the lower bracket. This of course is a battle for the spot in the winners. Exacto, güey, lo que está diciendo, güey, esto es una pelea por el spot en las semifinales, güey. Kismet, the Bulldog, has been one of my favorite subs to watch. He never put it away in week 1 even when everyone else was running those M4 study.
Oh yeah, this guy's making plays. So far, New York, they put themselves in a commanding 2-1 lead. El vato está diciendo que disfruta mucho ver a Kismet. Es que también Skies es muy bueno, güey, pero siento que Kismet es mejor, güey, la verdad. No sé quién sería mejor, güey, si Kismet o Hydra. O Priesta, güey.
Priesta trying to set up that flank over towards Des. They're just trying to eliminate this player into his top bedroom, and Major Maniac, he's gonna give up his life to Skies right there.
And this is triple stack as well, so I mean this is gonna just fade almost instantly. I think Florida, like, how many players are gonna send themselves towards the A zone? They're trying to get the storm over to
Están tomando en corto. Van a tomar B, güey, nice. ¡Oh! Skies. Oh my god, güey.
Subliners are simply out-fragging the Florida Mutineers, but we've seen the Mutineers get outgunned and still walk away with dubs. How do you feel about this map, though, Study?
Well, this one's a little scary. They already completed that 8 point. Now they have 2 minutes to.
Este güey que está haciendo cubriendo hasta allá, güey. Güey, si los Subliners no ganan, güey, me corto un huevo. Les juro, güey. Les queda 1 minuto y medio y B está prácticamente ya tomado, güey, o sea. Si no ganan, neta me corto un huevo, güey. Ya, GG's. ¡Fucking go!
Coming out hot here to the desk, and we're loving it. Chance, now the Subliners sucked online, right? Let's just say.
Oh, God.
Then they start to warm up in week 2. They start to warm up. On land, though, they reached that tier 3. I feel like.
Exacto, güey, es lo que les estaba diciendo, güey. Empezaron jugando malísimos, güey, en la CDL. Y fueron escalando, fueron subiendo como la fucking espuma. Hasta llegar hasta arriba, güey. Bueno, casi hasta arriba, güey. Spot 3 dijeron. Les digo, güey, o sea, es que empezaron jugando mal, güey. Bueno, o sea, no mal, güey, pero es que no ganaban, güey. Pero de la semana 2 para enfrente, güey, empezaron a jugar perfecto, güey. Perfecto, güey. Estos güeyes me caen de huevos que podrían ganar, güey, te lo juro, güey. Te lo juro, güey.
It's the control on Albaga run offense. The dude has like a 1.5. Like, his numbers are bonkers. Kismet gets to shine as well, so it's a meta thing in my mind for New York.
Are we saying New York's the better respawn team throughout the series?
Oh yeah, without question. Ever since that meta change, like you said, the submachine guns are playing phenomenal, but also the ARs. Like Priest is playing on a whole different level in the series.
Sí, man. Priest sabe jugar muy bien con todo, güey.
Who drop a 1.4? Like the SMGs, you could just sit back and relax a little bit. Don't worry, we got you. Big P Dog stepped up, and so far he's been having one hell of a tournament.
What I really like though is Florida doesn't give a crap about our numbers. They don't give a crap about history. They are just coming in here and causing chaos in Raleigh. How does this team force another Game 5? We've already seen 2 Game 5s from Florida Mutineers on the main stage so far.
Chris, it's a tough one to do right now because, like, let's face it, Florida Mutineers, they had to go hell for leather just to take down Optic earlier today, which was an amazing series, right? But the problem they face now is just the respawn. They're not looking as strong in the respawn mode. And you're going up against the Subliners who, since day one, have been the kings of Hardpoint outside of maybe LSU Academy, but more on that, I mean, another time. So now that's going to be a really tough spot. Florida are a 2-3-5 team. There's no way, in my mind right now, that they can pull this.
That thought, because I have the maps and modes for you, because this is Florida's game. Without a doubt, Brack's about to drop.
Ok, güey, sigue Hardpoint en Fortress. Estos güeyes tienen mucha chance en Hardpoint, güey. Los Subliners tienen mucha chance en Hardpoint. Siempre lo he dicho y siempre lo diré, güey. Y o sea, chequen el primer Hardpoint, güey. Los de Florida les ganaron por puro pedo, güey. Les ganaron por 20 puntos. O sea, estos güeyes de a huevo ganan, güey, aquí, güey. Y aparte miren los demás juegos, güey. 6-1, 3-1, o sea, los de Florida están jugando de la verga. Ganaron de pura suerte el primero, yo creo, te lo juro, güey.
That's the thing, man. It's like I said before the series even started, before we got into it, it's complete flip. You're thinking that New York are going to be able to walk away with the Hardpoint, but Florida, they answer. You had a tremendous series earlier versus Optic. You got to have some momentum going into your next series. They do it in the map number 1. Fortunately, they fall short in the map number 2, but I just think it's really scary, even if New York are spawning on the bad side for Fortress, because they're like one of the only teams that know how to get out properly. We see it do it, they do it all the time in control, and it's worked out flawlessly for their squad.
Yeah, I think they're one of 2 teams maybe at this point, or maybe a third is actually one an offensive.
Están hablando de cómo juegan, güey, de las estrategias que utilizan, todo ese rollo, y que prácticamente tienen un estilo muy particular para jugar, güey. Ok, güey, 2-1, güey, sí ganan, güey, sin pedos.
Also, can I rewind to the series score here? Yeah. How did Florida win the hard point? How did they get absolutely bodied on the search like that?
It was 230 on the hard point. Yeah.
They're the 2-3-5 team.
This is what we've been talking about.
But I still don't.
What's going on, bro?
Tell me what's going on. What's going on here?
Let me explain to you what's happening. It's not making any sense as I bring up numbers that just randomly tell a different story. We've got our KD leaderboard here, and we have 4 of the top 10 players from the Subliners.
Oh, yeah.
No mames.
Out here on the leaderboard.
¡Oh, la virga! Güey, están todos los de los Subliners dentro del top 10, güey. Güey, Priest en primero, Skies en segundo, quinto Kismet, Hydra octavo. A la verga, güey. O sea, están los 4. Están los 4 dentro del top 10, güey, de mejores jugadores de la CDL, en pocas palabras, güey. Güey, eso sí está muy cabrón, güey. 1.48, 1.41 Skies, 1.23 Kismet, 1.14 Hydra, güey. Kill 120, muerte 81, 111, 79. Güey, están rotos estos güeyes, les digo, son muy buenos. Les digo que son muy buenos. Güey, eso sí está OP, güey. No sé si está muy OP, güey.
Are you nervous at all if you're Florida Mutineers? Do you like that matchup? Are you more nervous if you're the Subliners, knowing their previous history against the Thieves?
Yeah, I think right now, if you are New York, you're pretty much based off confidence. Like, with the squad coming into the second week of qualifiers, they dominated both of those matches. They come in early into the tournament, clean 6-0. Then today in their series, they're currently up 2-1. So I think it's a better matchup for Florida if they do drop and play LA Thieves, because that S&D is so damn good. They can beat anyone on any given day.
Ok, güey, empezamos, güey. Vamos, Subliners, let's go! Están jugando su pase, güey. Si están jugando su pase, ya saquen estos güeyes. Empezamos, Hardpoint. Los Subliners se los van a coger, van a ver. What the fuck pasó ahí? Buena Prusta.
No one crossed out just yet, and it's not the blender, but you at least have somewhat of the setup.
Little 2-for-2 trade happening early on. Major Maniac was that player that we wanted to highlight.
Oh shit, güey, se quitó si no se puede haber hecho una doble Major Maniac.
The hot start early on is going to give you a lot of confidence moving forward, but Skies with the pistol already causing some trouble here.
Skies con la pistola, sí es cierto, que insano.
That we're able to get out towards P2 that at least partially flip those spawns again. It is all about dodging the blender, dodging the spawn.
Buenísima, güey.
Already in a decent spot.
Van a ganar los Subliners, güey, da huevo. Y no solo la partida, la fucking CDL, güey, te lo juro, güey. Mañana se van a coger a Seattle. Seattle Search, mañana se lo cogen, güey, te lo juro, carnal. You're so fucking nasty, bro. Man.
It's a perfect way you want to start this game. On the bad side, you get about 10 to 50 seconds off P1, and then you're already starting off with this time off P2.
Chance, how does Hydra spawn with plates?
I don't know, man. He's a tough player, even when you're just shooting in the back. So
Chinga, be cool.
Moment. And Skies, by the way, on a map like this, 4-0 start, playing his life, collecting the hilltime, snaking his way to victory. I mean, again, this is already just sort of the situation of when you're feeling the pain if you're Florida Mutineers. I suppose good news is you have the rotation over towards new. You can absolutely lock Found down for a full 60. The bad news is, even if you lock it down for a full 60.
Buenísimo, están haciendo muchos puntos, güey.
Kind of cut though, but Priesta is able to find that initial gunfight. That's going to be 2 down. Unfortunately, a team kill does come in, but pay attention to the spawns for Florida. Now you're only going to have 2 players on this side of the map, and the break
buenísima, güey. ¿Cómo es de satisfactoria la Scar, güey? Cómo me mama la Scar, güey.
Basically allow New York to open this game wide open. The break has to come in soon.
¡Ojo!
New York are going to start running away with this.
Uy, güey, creí que se iba a chingar a todos esos con la granada, güey. Si hubiera aguantado 2 segundos más, sí lo hacía, güey. A la verga, what the? No lo vi. Ni siquiera yo lo vi.
This is an outstanding start from the Subliners. Bad side spawn, nothing.
80-25, güey. Vamos perfecto de puntos. Iba a decir points. Estoy hablando mucho en inglés, güey.
That's number 5's job right now. That's Hydra, and that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, that is exactly what you want to do.
Que Hydra nadie le gana con su Basnip,
We
bro.
could double to shut him down and the opportunity for Florida to sped up the blender spawn trap, but even then, it's a hill where you actually do have to play a little bit back on. Someone has to block the back spawns as well, so even this situation is not entirely ideal on top of the fact that you're down by 80.
One shot.
80 points and growing, but Florida just jumping on that hard point.
No, buenísimo, güey, lo vengo, güey.
Last
Nice.
man standing is on the point, but his buddies are spawning in the back of the map. Let's go over to Sky.
Güey, les llevan un chingo de ventaja, güey. Un chingo de ventaja, güey.
Oh, New York able to just push right up on the street. They finally initial 2 kills. Now you have to stay alive if you're Major Maniac. At least you get the spawn closer towards that same side.
Qué buena, güey.
Currently on a 3-3, he finds 2, having in a great position to at least New York, they get the break with about 30
Shiron!
just need a great hold, because if New York continue to get the remaining scrap time, they're just going to get closer and closer to that 250 mark.
Oh, shit.
Where they've had any bit of success, anytime they get the rotation, they get broken instantly. Anytime they have an opportunity to set up the spawn trap, it gets broken down.
Eso es una verga, güey. Kismet es una verga, güey. Te quiero mucho, Kismet. Kismet, si estás viendo esto, te quiero mucho, bro.
Not having a good time.
I'm with you, Puckett. I think most of the New York Subliners are running plates right now. They've somehow managed to beef the HP because these gunfights are so one-sided at the moment.
I'm just looking at that streak in the top right. Hydra on a 4 streak, Kismet on your screen on a 4 streak, Skies on a 3 streak, and you just got a kill from Priesta. Everyone is
Ya 90, güey, puntos, güey.
no one from Florida can stop the bleeding. Who's the guy to step up? Brack's trying to be the man right now.
Es que la Basnip de lejos está medio culera, güey. O sea, no tira bomboncitos, güey. Ahí le juegan muy bien. Ahí le juegan muy bien los de Florida. Florida, ZZZ.
And he is the main slayer for the team, so this could
NYSL.
actually go and
God.
try to make the plays.
Este Havoc me cae bien, güey.
Maybe try to lock it down, has help over towards P2.
Es el único que me cae bien, güey, porque Beacul, bueno, Beacul un poco, güey. Major Maniac se me hace bien fresado, güey, la neta. Bien mamón. No, Havoc es pro. Havoc es banana.
That door gets closed right in their face.
Chance, you look a little bit sad, but I am smiling here because I'm looking at the numbers from Priesta. He's #1 overall at this event. I don't think anyone would have predicted that if you're watching him online.
Oh.
What is it about this game right now, Miles?
Chris, honestly, it's so much more than just the gunny for the Subliners, man. They are at least 1 to 2 steps ahead of every single engagement right now. I mean, it's one thing to have rotation. It's another to be on top of spawns on a map this tiny and this difficult.
Güey, les llevan 100 de ventaja prácticamente, güey.
Just posting up, getting ready for the next big fight. Let's go to the subs as Hydra and Skies trying to get position with Hydra up top.
My guy Vico is having a bad one. Ross, I don't know if it's the caster curse or something, but 4-20 is not the way you want to come out. Now off the rotation, New York are going to be fully set up. You got
What the
Duo
fuck?
and Havoc and Major. Try to
¿Qué
push
poco se le
them
figuró
over
ver a
Ross,
alguien
but
ahí a
unfortunately
Havoc?
they get cut down, and you have to find a break soon.
Ching,
because
es
the
este
game
güey,
is just
porfa.
getting away from you.
This is such a tough map for it as well. I mean, Vico is a player who we've seen be extremely high impact. This is a guy who's absolutely getting blended right now. I mean, for Vico,
Huevos, guys.
the best advice I give is find a corner, post up, and hope for the
Good
best.
shit,
Try
good
to
shit.
Turn the tide in your favor.
Oh.
With things like that happening, it's non-stop. It is so.
Oh, good shit, bro. Oh,
Doing
fuck.
so much damage as individuals, and then you see the team pinch from behind. Priesta working with Kismet on the flank, and now they're just rotating once again. We broke 100, Chance.
Cuidado, verga, güey.
I mean, all things considered.
Lo jodió de atrás, lo forzó a entrar, güey, sin saber si había alguien o
Getting
no.
like triple kill and had to fight their way through the front. Unfortunately, more bad news on rotation. They just get picked apart. Anytime there's like a little bit of life,
Qué buena.
they just get smoked. And now you got New York set up on the rotation. Players pushed out. They got everything they want.
But the crazy thing about this kind of map as well is if you get one decent hard point,
Y ya en
one decent
60, güey,
rotation,
prácticamente.
everything turns around. You can play that advantage from hill to hill to hill. This is the chain hard point.
Nice, nice. ¡No! ¿Cómo que anuncio? What the fuck?
Bad news on rotation.
Güey, qué random eso lo del anuncio, güey.
Anytime there's like a little bit of life,
Se atrasó unos
they just
segundos,
get
creo,
smoked,
güey.
and now
Pero
you
bueno,
got New
ni
York
pedo.
set up on the rotation. Players pushed out. They got everything they want.
But the crazy thing about this kind of map as well is if you get one decent hard point, you get one decent rotation, and everything turns around. You can play that advantage from hill to hill to hill. This is the chain hard
Good
point
shit,
map
good
right
shit.
here right now. I mean, it's
Oh,
not really
shit.
saying anything Priest is doing, what Priest is doing. But Jay, like this is not over yet.
Ojo,
For the
aquí.
Mutineers fans out there that are crying into their
Shit on.
bedrooms, it ain't done yet.
Yeah, it ain't done until the fat lady sings, but unfortunately, you need to find a break on P3.
Shit
That's gonna be
on.
another 4 dead. Now all the spawns for Florida Mutineers are gonna be in the front side of the arches. 30 seconds remaining on this P3. New York gonna be able to start slipping out, but they're way more focused on picking up this time because the closer and closer they get to that 250, they know.
Buenísima, güey. Ya ganaron, güey.
It's gonna be there.
26 segundos, güey. Les hacen falta, güey. 26 segundos les hacen falta, güey.
It's 20-8, Chris. 20-8 with 2 minutes to 3 in the hill time. Talk about a guy that does it
Mucha
literally.
mierda.
I was wondering how
Oh!
he got in that spot.
Let's
Like
go.
Hydra dies on one end of the map, spawns up towards another, and I don't know. To me, it's looking like Sunny's prediction might be
No
correct
way.
at 251.30.
What the fuck?
Maybe Florida can get an extra little bit of scrap, but no, I think this map was done as soon as we saw how Bagger for map number 4.
All right, it needs to be perfect hardpoint from here
Ese
on
mapa
out.
está ya done,
Focus
güey.
for
Como
now.
dijo, güey.
Yeah, Major Maniac
This
finding
shit
that
is
open door.
done.
The Hydra, nothing's gonna get sneaky through the street.
NYSL on tab,
Now,
bruh.
New York, they just want to take their time. They know that all they need is one break, and they can potentially close out this series. As Florida so far with a great
Oh,
hold.
no, Daddy
Havoc finds
Kismet.
that kill. Major with the second, Major with the third.
It is
Trying to climb
Ni de
back.
pedo, güey. Ni de pedo les hace 100 puntos sin que estos güeyes hagan 20, güey. Ni de pedo, güey.
Subliners
Y si lo hacen, güey, neta
outswing
rompo
Mutineers
mi
and they're
pecerda,
getting
güey.
the
Te lo
four down
juro,
on
no
almost every
cap.
rotation. Mutineers scraping every second they can back here, Chance, but this is getting ugly. You're running out of mistakes.
No, I still think they'll be fine. I mean, Hydra is like the back pocket guarantee. They get the break for an extra couple seconds in this moment, and we're just going to open hills. Hydra Yeah, as you said,
Nice
Bucket, he
bro.
doesn't need to call out. He could just do his thing, and Subliners will walk away with this game.
Sí, güey, ya, güey, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's fucking go!
What a Hardpoint from New York. The turning point in that game is just the first rotation of Hardpoint.
GG's easy. Easy clap, bro.
Once they got broken at
Easy
P2, they started
clap.
on better side. They allowed New York to get on through, flip those spawns to P2. They needed a response at P3, but before the hell even pops, they go 4 dead. Then you allowed New York to get a full 60. That basically put them up by 9.
Facilito el tutorial para los New York. Fue un tutorial, güey. Estos güeyes fueron un tutorial para los NYSL.
Hey man, there's one thing you can guarantee. The Florida Mutineers are probably going to eliminate Optic from the tournament, and then after that, I mean, look, it's never, you never know. You never know what you're going to get, but you do know they're going to eliminate Optic. That is the guarantee.
Chance, a lot of shockers on the day, but as we reflect on an epic first 2 days here, we're down to our top 8 teams.
Güey, pues entonces ya quedó, güey. Mañana los Subliners juegan contra Seattle. No sé a qué horas, güey. Ahorita van a mostrar, supongo. Sí, es que Priesta, güey, está insano, güey. Güey, ¿sabes qué? Esa mamada, güey, de que dentro de los top 10 jugadores de toda la CDL, güey, es dentro de los Subliners. Day 3 mañana, güey. Tomorrow, bro. Verga, güey. Hay que recordar que los Subliners perdieron contra Toronto, güey. Los Subliners perdieron contra Toronto, güey. Yo no me acuerdo si fue en la primera semana o en la segunda, güey. Mañana 4:30. Güey. Creo que eso es 3:30 hora Centro México. Pero bueno, ya nos estaríamos viendo mañana, chat. Va a estar bueno, va a estar bueno porque Seattle Search anda muy insano también, güey. Pero bueno, así decía de Rocker y se los cogieron ayer. Pero bueno, nos vemos mañanita, chat. Espero que les haya gustado la reacción. Denle un like, suscríbanse y no se olviden pasarme por mi Twitch. Y nos vemos en la otra. Hasta la próxima.